Imagine being at the pinnacle of your career, a celebrated NFL quarterback with records that speak volumes of your talent. Now, imagine it all ending on a national holiday that symbolizes freedom and celebration. This is the story of Steve McNair, whose life took a tragic turn on the 4th of July 2009. Initially being offered a full scholarship to the University of Florida to play running back, but actually wanting to play quarterback, McNair chose Alcorn State University, a historically black university which competes in the NCAA's division. In 1992, McNair threw 3,541 yards and 29 touchdowns and ran in for 10 more scores. The Braves fashioned a record of 7-4, including a last-second victory in their rematch with Grambling. McNair helped steer the Alcorn State to another good year in 1993 as the Braves upped their record to 8-3, while McNair threw for more than 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. He was also named the first-team All-SWAC for the third year in a row. In his senior season, McNair gained 6,281 combined yards, rushing 904, passing 5,377 and scoring 56 touchdowns. In addition, McNair won the Walter Payton Award as the top player and finished third in the Heisman Trophy. McNair set career records for the football championship series with 15,010 passing yards, as well as the division record for total offensive yards with 17,305 career yards. Those are some insane figures from the NFL quarterback. It was the team's first year in Tennessee and also McNair's first season as the starter at the Oilers in 1997. McNair's 2,665 passing yards were the most for the Oilers in a season since Warren Moon in 1993, and his 13 interceptions were the fewest for a single season in franchise history. In 1998, McNair set career passing heights with 492 attempts, 289 completions, 3,228 yards, and 15 touchdowns for the Oilers, now playing in Nashville. The team officially changed its name from Oilers to Titans for the 1999 season as they debuted a new stadium, Adelphia Coliseum. Early in the season, McNair was diagnosed with an inflamed disc following the Titans' 36-35 win over the Cincinnati Bengals and needed surgery. The Titans opened the playoffs at home against the Buffalo Bills in a wild-card game, winning on the Music City Miracle and eventually advancing to Super Bowl 34 in a rematch with the Rams, where they eventually lost. McNair signed a new 6-year contract after the 1999 season worth a staggering $47 million. The years to follow had some ups and downs. Most games were not favorable due to McNair's various injuries. In December of the 2003 season, an injured calf and ankle kept McNair sidelined for 2 games, though he still finished with the best numbers of his career, including 3,215 passing yards, 24 touchdown passes, and just 7 interceptions. McNair and Colts quarterback Peyton Manning were named co-NFL MVPs following the 2003 season. McNair finished the 2003 season as the league leader in passer rating and became the youngest player in NFL history to pass for 20,000 yards and run for 3,000 yards. By May 2006, the Baltimore Sun reported that the Baltimore Ravens were interested in McNair. On June 7, 2006, the two teams worked out a deal to send McNair to the Ravens for a 4th-round pick in the 2007 NFL Draft. On June 8, McNair flew to Baltimore, passed a physical, and was announced as the newest member of the Ravens. The 2006 season saw McNair start each game for the Ravens, missing only portions of 2 games. McNair led Baltimore to a 13-3 record and an AFC North championship. He made his first playoff start as a Raven against the Colts on January 13, 2007. In 2007, McNair did not play in Week 2 against the Jets, in which the Ravens won 2013 due to a drunk driving incident on May 9th. The quarterback's charge was dropped on July 10, 2007, when McNair's brother-in-law pleaded guilty to reckless driving. He also did not play the full game in Week 3. However, the Ravens won the game 26-23. McNair missed 9 more games during the rest of the season, due primarily to injury, only starting in 6 games. He announced his retirement following the 2007 season. So how did Steve die? And on July 4, 2009, McNair was found dead from multiple gunshot wounds, along with the body of a 20-year-old woman named Sahel Jenny Kazemi in a condo rented by McNair in downtown Nashville. Kazemi and McNair had previously been involved with each other romantically. The day of the shooting, there were text messages between the two, of them proclaiming their love for one another, in which Kazemi texted, "You love me," in which McNair replied, "I love you, baby." The night of his death, McNair put his children to bed, then at 11 p.m. he texted Kazemi, "On my way." McNair, who was believed to have been asleep on the couch when the shooting occurred, was shot twice in the body and twice in the head, with only one of of the shots coming from closer than 3 feet away. After killing him, Kazemi sat on the couch beside him and shot herself in the temple. The next morning, the bodies were discovered by McNair's friends Wayne Neely and Robert Gaddy, who called 911. The Nashville police declared McNair's death a murder-suicide, with Kazemi as the perpetrator and McNair as the victim. The 9mm gun used during the murder was found under Kazemi's body, and later ballistic tests revealed that traces of gunpowder residue were found on her left hand. Many other investigations suggest that McNair had other mistresses besides Kazemi, a woman by the name of Leah Ignagni. So, speculation suggests that McNair having another woman caused Kazemi to take the life of McNair out of pure jealousy, even though she herself was a mistress to begin with. These love affairs led McNair to hamper his own marriage. McNair was married to Michelle McNair from June 21, 1997, until his death. McNair had 2 sons by Michelle, Tyler and Trenton, and 2 sons, Steve Latrell McNair Jr. and Stephen O'Brien McNair, with 2 other women before they married. To put it simply, getting involved in multiple affairs cost McNair in the biggest way possible. Titans owner Bud Adams released a statement regarding McNair. "We are saddened and shocked to hear the news of Steve McNair's passing today. He was one of the finest players to play for our organization and one of the most beloved players by our fans. He played with unquestioned heart and leadership and led us to places that we had never reached, including our only Super Bowl. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family as they deal with his untimely passing." In a statement to the AP, Ozzie Newsome, executive vice president and general manager of the Baltimore Ravens, stated, "This is so sad. We immediately think of his family, his boys. They are all in our thoughts and prayers. What we admired most about Steve when we played against him was his competitive spirit, and we were lucky enough to have that with us for 2 years. He is one of the best players in the NFL over the last 20 years. The Titans held a 2-day memorial at the LP Field on July 8th and 9th, 2009, where fans could pay their last respects to McNair. During the 2009 NFL season, every member of the Titans wore a commemorative 9 sticker placed on the back of each helmet to honor McNair. The funeral services was held for McNair at the Reed Green Coliseum on the campus of the University of Southern Mississippi on July 11th. He was buried at Griffith Cemetery in Prentiss, Mississippi. McNair died without a last will and testament, and his assets were frozen pending probate of his estate. On October 15, 2010, it was reported that McNair's widow went to a Nashville judge and asked that at least a portion of the assets be unfrozen for his children's care and expenses until the estate matters were resolved in court. The judge agreed, and each of the 4 children received $500,000. Despite the heartbreaking circumstances of his death and the reasons circulating around it, McNair's legacy endures as a testament to his indomitable spirit, resilience, and generosity. As fans continue to mourn his loss, they also celebrate the enduring legacy of a true legend, gone but never forgotten. Thanks for watching, fellow ballers. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a like. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, consider subscribing to our channel by clicking on the bell icon. That'll help you to stay up to date with our latest content, and don't forget to check out these other clips from our channel.